we got to talk about this for a second. This is right here is so important right here, dog. It don't get no realer than this. It don't get no realer than this, bro. It don't get no realer than this. And this is what I'm talking about. We have real people going through things in our own family. And motherfucker look over the issues that are going on in our own family to reach out to condone others. It don't get no realer than this, man. Today was a boiling point. I seen a man avoid his own children's struggles with suicide and depression, but post another man whom passed today that he doesn't even know. Y'all idols be lost. Better stop following the blind. Watch when it's revealed. It don't get no realer than this. This is Romeo speaking on his father. Now his father made a post, you know what I'm saying, to DJtWItch. Y'all have to understand that a lot of these people do this shit for clout, bro. A lot of these people do this stuff for clout. A lot of us ignore our own family issues, but we quick to speak on the next person. When we choose to try to clean up the world outside of our household, that's one thing that I had to look at myself, man. When I try to come in, and bro, my lady, she get on to me about it sometime. When I try to come and bless y'all with the knowledge that I have obtained, the little things I do learn, and I avoid my family for working so hard, trying to grind, trying to get them the best life, but I don't see about them mentally. I don't check on them. I'm just constantly working, trying to get them the money. But what's good is the money when I'm not building a stable relationship. You feel me? What's good? Shout out to everybody tuning in. What's good is the money if I'm not building with my family. We have a lot of celebrities that do this. They reach out and try to show love to other people, but in their own home, motherfuckers struggling with this depression, on the verge of wanting to commit suicide. Now this coming from his own son. It don't get no realer than this, and all of us can attest to this. Motherfuckers will reach out to the world. Motherfucker cry when these celebrities pass away. But their own family member, they don't give two shits about. Two shits. Man, I done seen it time and time again within my own family. Motherfucker be struggling, bro. Motherfucker was just trying to do anything to get by. Yo, can I borrow $20? My life got cut off. Can I borrow $50? Man, I'm going through some things, man. I'm trying to pay this bill. I got behind. COVID hit. They laid me off for 2 months. Man, can I borrow $200? Can I borrow $100? Man, nobody answer your call, man. Nobody give a fuck, man. Your own family member. You sitting there struggling and trying to figure out how can you take care of your own household, but you been there for them. But for some reason, when it's time for them to be there for you, man, boy, it seems like they go ghost. I remember when I had first started my work career. I got this great job traveling, painting water towers. I thought I was on top of the world, y'all. I looked out for all my homies. I looked out for all my family members. I tried to put my daddy on the plane, fly him out. He never been on the plane. I tried so hard to get him on the airplane. He would not get on the airplane. I was making this type of money. I tried so hard to get my entire family. I was making so much money, y'all. I tried to get my entire family to all go to Disney World. You know what they was telling me? Just give me the money. Man, it hurt me. They said, just give me the money. I said, nah, man, I want to do something for the entire family. I want to fly us all out to Disney World. Y'all imagine how much money I was going to spend. I was prepared though, because this is what I wanted to do. Because coming up, I didn't have this strong family bond because I was a lone wolf. But as I got older, I realized the importance of family, and I was trying to change, right? And I said, man, I don't care how much it takes. I want to fly everybody out to Disney World. I want everybody. I want my dad. I want my stepmom. I want her kids. I want my sisters. I want to fly everybody to Disney World. Everybody said, just give me the money. Wow. Blew my fucking mind. Yo, we don't have a family. Why can't we be a family? Why can't we work together? Why can't we try to build to help each other? The money will come if we work together. If we love one another and help one another, we can survive as a unit. Why are we so separated? They give me the money. My dad, give me the money. My nieces, my sisters, give me the money. I tried to talk to my nieces. I ain't have no more money to offer my nieces. When I had fell down a hard time, my nieces stopped calling me. My nieces, bro. When I had ran out of money at one point, I had lost my job due to racism. I got set up. Let me tell y'all something. When you get these jobs and you making a lot of money, let me give you a tip. Don't go buy nice things and bring it to your workplace. I started making all this money. I went and bought all these cars, luxury cars. I drove one of my cars to the water tower, to where, you know, we building a water tower. I drove one of my cars out there. The foreman seen my car. He said, boy, he know how he making more money than me, so he know how much I'm making. He know, you know, he signed my shit off. He didn't like the fact that I started to treat myself like I was making a lot of money. I started to spoil myself. Let me tell y'all some game. I didn't know this. But as I started to spoil myself, my foreman would start to pick on me. Pick at me, like, he started to fuck with me. Say little slick shit, like, showing me his racism. And he had never done that. As long as I was that little broke nigga, and I dressed like I was broke, I behaved like I was broke. But when I started to behave like a nigga with money, when I started to behave like a nigga with money, I was working this job for 7 years. When I started to behave like I had money, he got me laid off on some fucking hoe shit. He started doing racist shit. He started saying little slick shit. And I started to, you know, I let him know I was a man, even though I was a little kid. But I started to speak up and like, nigga, hold on. You know, I started to combat the bullshit he was saying. I got laid off. A nigga making all this money. I'm at work on time. I don't miss no days. I'm working 7 days a week from sun up to sundown, painting water towers, making anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 every Thursday. Every Thursday. I thought I was living the life, which I was. All my friends, they don't pay for nothing. My family member, anytime they need something, boom, I got it. But when I went through that depression stage, because I was on top, a young nigga coming from nothing, and see, if you've been in here, you know I done had a lot of ups and downs in my life. But this when I first started. It was my first ever up. This when I was like, when I just left, I left my house, first job, first real job, making all that money. I'm up, I'm living the life, man. He laid me off. He got me laid off. You know what I'm saying? And he basically filed like I was doing some bullshit. Basically put a bad rap on my name. Everybody on it was a 4-man crew. This is a different job now, because I know a lot of y'all been here with me a while. You done heard some of my story. 4-man crew. Everybody on the crew like, what the fuck? Like, you know what is he coming back? I'm calling him like, yo, y'all went back to work. Everybody done went back to work except me. Yeah, we all back at work. Where you at? Man, they telling me that, you know, they had to lay me off. He said, huh? What you mean they had to lay you off? I mean, they hire new people every day, painting water towers. I said, yeah, man, they said they had to lay me off, man. I called the foreman, he ain't answering the phone, And I noticed it, and I started to understand, man. And some old guys put me up on game. One thing you don't do. This guy wasn't able to live the life that he wanted to live. So when he seen me, I was able to spend my money. Let me tell y'all something. I'm giving you real game. When these guys that are on these jobs are going through horrible marriages, they got child support out their motherfucking ass. They got bills. They can't splurge on their money how they see a young nigga. For my young niggas, listen up. For you young niggas that got these good jobs and making all this money, listen up, nigga. Please. These guys are going through horrible lives. They angry. They miserable. They can't go out and buy a new car. They can't go buy a bunch of new clothes and get real classy, real flashy. They can't travel because they got a wife that's taking all their money. In some cases, they got a horrible marriage. They got child support. They got kids all over. They got to pay all this child support. They going through it. So when they see you young niggas flashing, coming in with new cars every motherfucking week, and you got the money to do it, you know what I'm saying? They look at you as a wild card, and they start to build up hatred towards you. This guy started to build up hatred towards me. And my coworkers, we all would see it like, because remember y'all, every time I get a job, for some reason, I'm always working with older people. I'm always the young guy with a lot of older people. So they always said in their life, I'm this young nigga, I'm making all this money on flashing. But I was respectful. I didn't do nothing crazy, but it's just like every time we go to a new site, I'm in another motherfucking new car, top of the line, luxury, the Audis, the Chargers, the Challengers. Every girl I was fucking with had some top of the line. I might drive her shit. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, this guy just started to pick at me, y'all, as I'm making all this money, and it's showing on me. This guy just started to pick at me, dog. And I'm like, man, what the fuck wrong with this dude? And some old guys put me up on, man, you loud. I said, what you mean? I ain't did nothing to this nigga. The fuck he every day he want me to do this. He'll make me go all the way up there. I'll be trying to ride the little, if you know anything about water towers, they have these little machines that you can, you know, it's like an elevator. I try to get on that motherfucker to go all the way up. He'll want me to climb. Hey, I'm about to use that. Climb up. Like this. How you use? You ain't even use. Like he'll make me go rap all. Like he just would make me do shit that like basically you could tell this nigga fucking with you. Cause I know the job. So it's like he just got me doing unnecessary stuff. But to get back on point, for my young niggas that go out here and get these jobs and make all this money, man, drive the same car you've been driving to work. Don't go in there and show these people that you're living an amazing life, because these people will watch you live this amazing life and make sure you crash. And just to get back on topic with this story we have with Romeo and his father, when I crash, now mind you, I'm living this high status lifestyle. I don't know nothing about investing at the time. So everything I get, I'm wilding. Some of y'all might say, well, maybe he was trying to stop you from wilding. Nah, shut that shit up. That nigga was an old, spiteful, racist guy. Now, I ain't gonna tell you all the stuff he did, but it was racism that got me off my job. Racism on top of the fact that I was a young nigga splurging, and I was able to have so much freedom. I used to tell them, you know how, but some of y'all, you ever been on the job where you the person that you get to go outside every day and live life, and all your co-workers are married, so you know, you tell them your stories. Now I'm telling y'all, I didn't know as I got older, I understand you can't go talk like that to everybody. So as I'm the young wild dude, I'm telling them, and you know, we traveling from different states. So I'm like, man, I went out last night, I met this girl. You know, this dude, this foreman, this a miserable dude that wife was 400 pounds. I'm just keeping it real. 400 pounds. He was living in a, in one of those RVs. Like, this is the life that he had. All he did was go home. She would take his money. She would abuse him, assault him. Like, he had a miserable life. He was unhappy. He had to pay a lot of child support. Like, he couldn't do the things that I would do. And so when I would go out in these different states we be in, I would come back and tell them my stories, and everybody used to be laughing. Everybody, man, boy, you wild. But him, he used to get so angry about this stuff. You don't think you a bad guy, but woo this, and you don't think, he used to always just feel like, you know, me living life was just horrible. That's how he made it seem like. And I'm a young nigga, you know, so I used to try to not mask how I feel because, you know, like, man, I don't want to get fired. I don't want to say the wrong thing. And I'm coming from Mississippi, so my foreman is white. And I'm coming from Mississippi at the time, back in the days, you know, we older, things have changed now. But, so, you know, I used to like, man, I don't want to say the wrong thing, and white dude fired me. And I'm like, so, man, I used to always just like, man, don't say it. I ain't going to say it. But he just kept doing it. And finally, I used to just talk, you know, I used to say something back. Like, man, you know, woo this, woo that. And then, like I said, I ended up getting laying off my job. So all this money that I had, I didn't save. I was a poor management of my money. I had bought all these cars, all this jewelry, all these clothes. You know, I'm making sure all my homeboys are set. I'm taking care of family. Like, you know, so I only thing I had to show for all my work and all that money was cars, clothes, and stuff like that. But I got real depressed. Contemplated suicide. You gotta understand, man. I was in a dark place, bro. I had made it so high up from a guy that came from nothing. For some of y'all been here, y'all done heard my story. You know, I came from nothing. Y'all. I came from nothing. Man, I don't know how to say it no louder than that. I don't know how to make it sound no clearer than that. I came from nothing. So I had made it to this place where I was able to take care of everybody around me. I was at work every day from sun up to sundown. That's how our shift worked. So like I was so loyal to my job. I don't miss days. I'm always there on time. I'm early. Like I'm solid. I ain't done nothing to where a person would say, you finna fire me or you about to lay me off. There's niggas that don't do shit. And he's one of them foremans that didn't do shit. So I was real depressed. And this ties into the story, y'all. I'm staying on top of it. This ties into the story of what Romeo is saying about his father. So I'm real depressed. I'm contemplating suicide. Because I'm like, man, I was on top of the world. A guy came from nothing and I done nothing wrong. How did I get laid off? What I do to deserve this? I ain't did nothing wrong. I'm a young nigga, y'all. So I'm fucked up in the head. For months, I wouldn't come out the house. My dad was like, man, it ain't the end of the world. You can go get another job. But I'm in Mississippi. Where I'm going to go get another job making that type of money? Where I'm going to get another job at in Mississippi? Where? So everybody telling me, man, like, you know, it ain't the end of the world, man. Don't let that beat you up. It's more jobs out here. It ain't no opportunities in Mississippi. Y'all saying that shit, but that ain't, man, y'all just talking. Fuck, I'm gonna get another job making $1,500, $2,500 every fucking Thursday back in that time. Like this a long time ago. I'm 30 now. This like when I was young, like 17, 18. Somewhere up in that 19. So ain't no money coming in Mississippi. Where the fuck I'm gonna find another job like that, man? I'm hurt, bro. Like, cause you gotta understand, I'm caught up in this ego too. I'm caught up in this, I'm living this lifestyle. Everybody know I'm living this lifestyle. And now I'm down here. Oh man, I'm fucked up, y'all. I'm fucked up, man. I'm fucked up. So I end up, you know, coming up out of that hole. But as I was in that hole, everybody that I took care of, nobody came to take care of me. I took care of so many people, dog. Y'all don't understand, bro. For the ones that do understand, man. But what I'm saying is, like, I took care of so many people in my lifetime. I blessed so many of my niggas. They ain't never had to want. I used to let my niggas, because I was the nigga, I was the dope boy at one point, and I was the nigga that had the money. I had the cars, I had the rims, I had the music. Everybody know, man, that's go B. That go B. That go B. I had the horn in my car where you could hear me coming from a block away. I was that nigga. And then I wasn't that nigga no more. And nobody came for me. Nobody cared. After that first week, nobody cared that I was I ain't have nothing no more. Nobody said, yo, you need anything. And I'm talking about, I took care of niggas. I bought nigga cars. That's how much money I was getting. I was buying niggas cars. I was blessing nigga. How much you need some? Put your money up, nigga. You know you won't barely make no money. I wasn't saying it like that, but what I'm saying is, you know how y'all know if y'all got a relationship with your homies, they got a job that don't pay a lot, and you selling dope for my niggas that, and you getting that money on top of you selling, you know, your shit. So it's like, nigga, put your shit up, nigga. I pay for all this shit. My niggas, y'all don't pay for shit. I was in a dark place, man. Nobody came for me. But I would see people get on the internet and be heartbreaking of these celebrities. What the fuck? A nigga that took care of y'all can't get no love, but y'all crying cause a nigga died. Y'all crying cause these people broke up. They was a good couple. What? A nigga that wanted his family to thrive. Nigga willing to pay for everybody plane ticket to go to Disney World. What? So I'm sitting here like, nigga, this shit can't be real. And man, it took me a minute. It took me like a year to bounce back, man. I had ended up getting a little job and I just had to stay to myself. But it took me a year, man, to bounce back, to have faith in myself and believe in myself and understand that you can love the people surround you, but that don't mean they gonna love you. And when I seen this right here, my lady just sent me this. Romeo said, today was a boiling point. I seen a man avoid his own children's struggles with suicide and depression, but another man whom passed today, he talking about this guy right here. We're going to go to it in a minute. This guy, DJtWItch, RIP. He said, I seen another man pass today that he doesn't even know. So his father basically was showing, you know, his condolences, if I'm saying that word correctly, or showing his gratitude or respect to the guy. But he got a son who was in the house, or kids who was in the house, who his kids, they's dealing with this same thing that this man is going through, whom he shows to care for. And like he said, these people do this shit for clout. When I seen this shit, bro, when I went through this, I went through this. I done went through a lot, y'all. I mean, we all have. You know what I'm saying? We all have a history. But, you know, I'm bringing my history so that I can maybe encourage some of y'all, man, or help some of y'all that going through this. Because this is so real right here, y'all. Stop getting so involved into these people's lives. We reacting to this gun and shit, and we finna react to this gun and shit some more. But what I'm saying is, let's not let these niggas get us so involved that we don't care about the peoples in our own motherfucking circle, dog. Let's not get so involved into these people's lives. This is so real right here, bro. Every one of y'all can attest to this. How You can be going through something. Your family member won't give a fuck about you. But boy, they'll get on social media and they'll look at Beyonce. Look at what her and Jay-Z going through. They'll look at what T.I. his wife going through. They'll look at what Boosie going through. They'll look at what all these people going through. But it's niggas right in their motherfucking home that need some love and can't get it. If this is not the realest shit I done seen on the motherfucking internet, I don't know what it is, bro. If this not the realest shit I done seen on the internet, nigga, hey, your father is showing love to another man, R.I.P. We salute and we respect it. But nigga, your own children struggle with suicide and depression, but post another man who passed today that he doesn't even know. Y'all idols be lost. Better stop following the blind and watch when it all revealed. Everybody look at MasterP and his son. We all thought they had an amazing relationship. You know what I'm saying? Based off of what we see on the media. But this right here, man, you can't fake this. Because every one of y'all can say, man, I done dealt with that before. Ain't nobody in this motherfucking chat can tell me they haven't experienced being low at some point and their own family member is so worried about everybody else. And I'm not saying, y'all, that let your family members get you caught up to where you can't live your life. I'm not saying that. But what I am fucking saying, let's not get so caught up in somebody else's life, especially these motherfucking celebrities. I almost said I hate celebrities, but it's not their fault. They are just doing what the game has allowed them to do. And that finesse over the people. He said, I have experienced it. And it's the last time I experienced it was last year. We have to find a way to get away. We have to break that connection we have for these celebrities, y'all. We have to. We have to break it. That's the only way that we can reveal and take that blinder over our eyes so we can get back to real love and caring for each other. We don't even have enough love to care for our own brothers and sisters because all our love go to these celebrities. They get everything from us. They get our love. They get our time. They get they get everything. They get the money from us. We struggle to fit in. We'll go buy, especially for my people. I done it before. My last couple dollars, I done bought designer clothes. Why? Now, I don't live that life anymore. Y'all know I don't mind shopping at Walmart. Now, I do have designer things. I'm not going to act like I don't. But if I can't get it 3 times, then I can't get it 1 time. And my lady, I appreciate my lady because she helped me with that. Because I expressed to her that I have a history where I don't have, and let me tell y'all, chat, look at me, I'm so serious about this. For people that ain't never had nothing, it's so easy for us to get caught up in it versus anybody else. Y'all not understanding what I'm saying. For people that ain't never had nothing, y'all, when I got that money and I started to live a life and I started to have money, they can't tell me what I can't buy. Nobody can tell me what I can't buy. I buy anything I motherfucking want because I came from nothing. I came from where, I tell you again for the new people, where I came from, you see buckets all through the house because water dropping in through the roof, wind coming in. I had to shit and piss outside. So I couldn't go shit at night. I had to wait till in the morning to go outside to shit because it was no bathroom and I came from nothing. So when I got something, I went crazy. You can't tell me what I ain't buying. You can't tell me what I'm not finna motherfucking get. I came from nothing. So it's so easy for us to get in that trap. It's so easy. Now, for people that was born with shit, oh, it's a different type of atmosphere for you. But for people that came from nothing, man, when we get $1, well, we'll give it. Because we want to experience the lifestyle that some of y'all had. We watch y'all on TV, or we go to school and we see you got all the new shoes. We see you got all the new bags. So we get caught up and we're like, man, I want to experience what they experience. I wish my daddy can do that for me. My daddy can't do it for me. So when I got a chance to do it for myself, shit, nigga couldn't tell me shit. I ain't trying to hear nothing. Hey, you don't want to save what? I done did a whole lot of saving, being broke, being homeless, being nothing. I had to watch my daddy go from a house with nothing to a motherfucking hunting cabin. I said, man, when I get old enough to get my own house, nigga, boy, I'm gonna get it. When I get old enough to get my own, when I get some money, nigga, ain't nobody gonna tell me what the fuck I can't buy. And I did that, y'all. And when I went up there, I showed everybody love. I gave my money out. Can't nobody come and say, can't nobody say B didn't show no love with that money. I gave my money out. But when I crashed and I started to be suicidal because I couldn't believe that I have been so generous because I came from nothing. I just wanted to give. I didn't want nobody to experience. This is why I love kids. This is why I do what I do, because I don't want nobody to experience what I experienced. Man, I came from nothing. Hold on, this is my lady. Hey, what's up? I'm live streaming. I came from nothing, bro. So my whole reason to get behind why I want to help kids, why I do what I do, because I came from where if you wasn't strong enough, they'll eat you alive from the lifestyle I had to live. I told y'all how I had to hide where I live because I ain't want people to judge me. But then I grew into it, and that's what make us stronger, because you were able to joke. Because if you can take those type of jokes, then nigga, you can take anything. Nigga, I done took so much to where they said, man, that's where you live? Wow, this nigga live in a motherfucking shack. See, I know. See, that's why I can be the man I am today, because I done took it all when I was a kid. But I used to bounce back. I used to joke back, though. That's one thing about the hood, though. Nigga, you can joke me, I'm gonna joke you back, though. You feel me? But some of you niggas don't even know how to joke. So a nigga joke you and you ready to air him out. You new niggas don't even know how to joke. A nigga joke you and you ready to, man, that's fight. Nah, nigga, get you some jokes in, nigga. Go practice, nigga. You don't gotta fight a nigga because he joking. Get you some jokes in. So what I'm saying is, man, all of us can attest to this. This is the realest thing I done seen on the internet in a while. It don't get no realer than this, because we know this is real. Niggas would get on the internet. Salute to Takeoff. R.I.P. Takeoff. R.I.P. This brother right here. DJtWItch. So many people. Man, I say this respectfully. Man, he was always happy. What about the motherfucking family members in your motherfucking family that need your support right now? You don't give two shits about them, but you care about, man. What? See, I don't sugarcoat it. You don't give a fuck about this nigga, though. You care about, man, you motherfucker. You care about, see, because I try to be respectful when I say these type of things, because I don't want to be disrespectful, but I don't know Takeoff. He ain't did shit for me. But niggas that get online and cry, Takeoff gone. Man, you motherfuckers. You got niggas, we got to start loving the people in our house. This is why I support when Hassan Campbell say this. Hassan Campbell say, y'all want me to give my money to the hood that molested me, turned me into a killer, turned me into the woo woo woo. He said he cleaning up around his house. When Charleston White say, I'm taking care of my household, fuck what you talking about. I understand it to a small degree, but at the same time, I still think they have a responsibility to the community because of the place that they're in. That's just my opinion. So if you got a celebrity status like that, I still think you have a small responsibility for the people, especially when the people saw how you are where you at. That's my opinion. But I still stand with them 100% when they say you have to love the people in your motherfucking family instead of you giving out all this energy. Motherfucker will donate. Motherfuckers are getting some GoFundMe. Bitch. Oh my, I hate them GoFundMes. Motherfucker will send in money to a nigga that needs some motherfucking. Ain't nothing wrong with helping if you got it. But you motherfuckers, you got niggas in your motherfucking family right now, lights about to get cut off. You got niggas in your family right now, lights is about to get cut off. But you giving money to a GoFundMe. You donating money to the Black Lives Matter movement when you motherfuckers. We have to do better. This is not fake, y'all. This is, ain't no, but this right here, it don't get no realer than this right here. Today was a boiling point. I seen a man avoid his own children's struggle with suicide and depression, but post another man whom passed today that he doesn't even know. Y'all gonna tell him he don't know the nigga? That's his daddy. So y'all gonna say, how do Romeo know who his daddy know? The nigga said his daddy don't know that man. But his daddy can get on there and tweet. Woo, 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 woo. Get some likes and some motherfucking support from the community. Oh, look at us. Nigga, you got kids in your motherfucking household that say they dealing with suicide and depression. But you on here tweeting about another man's family. Man, that's some bitch ass shit. And y'all can say, oh man, woo did, woo that. You can't tell me ain't none of us, we all experience this. This is a part of the life cycle that we need to break. We need to find a way to break this. We need to find a way to give our energy and love to the ones that have our last name or associated with our family. Wow. Wow. I remember that. We have to find a way to break this bond we have with these celebrities, y'all. Yes, I remember. And that's why I'm saying it's so real. Look at what he's saying, bro. This is real. It don't get no realer than them words. Them words right there mean so much to me, and it should mean so much to you. Because we know people are constantly trying to build deep. Man, they really done got us in a loop with this likes. This new age of liking posts and gratification. Because I went viral. You see people that ain't never, listen to this. You see people on the internet that ain't never went viral. After they go viral, they excited. They happy. Then they have the nerve to say, oh man, I'm tired of y'all now. Y'all need to stop. Ooh, I gotta turn my notifications off. Really? You got the nerve to sit here after you just went viral. You've been trying to go viral for 10 years. Now all of a sudden you gotta turn your notifications off. You nasty son bitch. Well, I tell you, we have to stop this bullshit, dog. We have to stop this. We have to find a way. I tried, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I tried twice. Like I said, the first time I tried to get my family, I tried to get my whole family together. I didn't care how much it cost. I didn't give a fuck. I was making the money. I had the money. I said, I want everybody. I want to fly everybody to Disney World. Everybody gonna get together. I did it. Guess what, y'all? Everybody said, just give me the money. I said, what? You talking about give you the money? If we can get our family together and we can start getting the unit together, we can start building the bridge within the families, the money will circulate through the family. But some reason we don't think like that. If we can somehow remove the celebrities out of our lives and place our family members in those spots, oh my God. Talk to me. If we can remove the love for Lil Wayne and place Uncle John right there, if we can remove the love for Beyonce and place Auntie Mary right there, ooh, we'll die for these celebrities, but stick our middle fingers up to the people that raised us. Think about that, y'all. For you bad kids out there that hate your mothers, you hate your father. Think about that. You would go to war for NBA YoungBoy. But the nigga that wiped your motherfucking ass when you was a motherfucking baby, the woman that goddamn let you suck on her titty, you will put your foot in her ass. We gotta get better, y'all. We gotta break that bond with these celebrities. We gotta remove them from our heart, man. We have to remove these celebrities from our hearts. This nigga right here is a celebrity, Romeo. But he want his father to pay attention to his household. Your father. Why you talking about that man committing suicide? You got people right in this house, in your own family, and your children's, that we thinking about the same thing, Dad. Y'all, we have to find a way to break this connection with these celebrities, man. We got to remove them and place our cousin in there that been on drugs for 3 years. And I know, y'all, I know what I'm saying. Seems so hard. It is. I tried it twice. And they told me, just give me the money. It hurt me. I'm trying to show them. Because, see, I had started to get smart. I started to understand what generational wealth is. I started to understand the insurance policy. How many of y'all understand the insurance policy? See, I started to learn about these things and how they was creating wealth through the white people. And shout out to all my non-black supporters. But I'm showing something. I started to investigate how generational wealth was created. And it was created through death. And I started to understand, like, why we don't think like this? Why we don't operate like this? Why don't we come together? Look at Takeoff. They family are fighting over the money right now. Their son was assassinated. They fighting over the money. Y'all heard about the Takeoff family? Their son was assassinated. They fighting over the money. I can tell you a personal story. Y'all know I keep it real. I'm so gangster with it. My baby mother passed. My first baby mother. My oldest daughter. She passed in a car wreck. They tried to take my baby girl from me. The grandmother tried to take my daughter from me. She said, you don't know how to raise no kid. I was scared. My baby mother just passed. I'm going to say it. It might sound fucked up. I'm stuck with my daughter by myself. I don't know what to do. What? This is when I started to realize how powerful a woman was, y'all. Man, a woman is so motherfucking bad, but I'm not a motherfucking bitch for a woman, because I know y'all, some of y'all some dirty hoes. You Megan Thee Stallion type motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what you say about that. That's some whole shit. But I started to understand how powerful and how strong a woman is when I had to take on the responsibility of a woman. I had to do a mother job and a father job, and I realized how hard it was that these women have to take care of these kids by themselves. I said, oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? I realized, like, these women have to take care of 2 and 3 babies by themselves, and you niggas, we get to go off and fuck whoever we want and go make new kids. And we don't think about it. But I promise you niggas, if you was to see what these women's got to go through, I promise you, you will stop that shit. I promise you. I did not know. Y'all know I'm a real nigga. I don't do no capping for females. But I did not know what they had to go through until I had to do it myself. My daughter. But to get to the story, when my baby mother passed, her mother tried to take my daughter. Do you know that they fought over my daughter's body for the money for 3 or 4 weeks? And by the time it was time to bury her, her body had blown up. All for money. This is how crazy we are. When we think it's time to bury a loved one pass, and we don't see it like that. The first thing we see is where the money gonna go. Did they have anything that they left behind that I can use? It was bad, man. It was bad, dog. It was bad, man. Till this day, nobody on my daughter's side of the family have sent me any money to raise my daughter. I've been doing it on my own. Now that I have my lady, you know, me and my lady been with me for 2 years. My daughter is 8 years old. Her mother died when she was 3 years old. Her mother died 2 days after she turned 3. They had celebrated, went to the beach. 2 days, 2 days after my daughter turned 3, her mother had a car wreck, died. Ain't nobody sent me anything. Pampers, wipes, clothes, nothing to help my daughter. Nothing. I'm a young nigga that was living this wild gutter life. And then now I gotta switch up to a whole new man. What? It was crazy. But I did it. My daughter is 8 years old now. She'll be 9 next year. But it was tough, man. But what I'm saying is, we have so much love and so much greed for this thing called money. When we not understanding that if we work together, there will be no need for money. Money wouldn't even be an issue for some of us in our family. Because if you struggling, I know it sounds like some old time shit. I know y'all are, man, this nigga think he in the 1960s. I know that's what I sound like. But I'm telling you, that's how these other cultures have to thrive. Look at the Mexican community. Look at them. I know I sound old. I know, man, this nigga, man, he on that old shit. But look at them. They stay with each other for 10 years in one house. Then when they come out that motherfucking house, they all got a house. Now, how the fuck are we gonna sit here and see this and we still not gonna try to change our ways? We still gonna be these greedy, money hungry, care about these celebrities. We still gonna be that when we are seeing people out here investing into insurance, getting insurance on us. How do black people, how do we have the most, not the most because crime is everywhere, but how do we constantly see our kids join gangs? We don't steadily try to get insurance or nothing on them. We just let them go out there and get killed and no insurance. Now we struggling. If we gonna see these motherfuckers still want to live this gangster life and die on it, then let's get paid for it and try to build a family up. But nah, we don't think like that. We don't think like that. This right here is some real shit, man. This is some real motherfucking shit right here. We see people so invested into other people's lives when in their own home, kids are getting molested. Kids are getting molested in their own home, but we so worried about these celebrities. We so worried about R. Kelly. You motherfucker. I just seen a picture. Let's see, can I show it to y'all? I ain't gonna be able to show it to y'all. I had to go pick it up. Apparently, this father was molesting his stepdaughters. But we worried about R. Kelly. We worried about R. Kelly, but we got some R. Kellys in the house? You serious? We were, do you see what I mean? If we can break that connection with these celebrities, we can pay attention to our own household. We can pay attention to a motherfucker thinking about committing suicide. We can pay attention to a motherfucker going through depression. But if we keep this connection with these celebrities, they right up under our nose and we can't even see it. They right up under our nose. But because we got our eyes on R. Kelly fucking little kids, when you got an R. Kelly in your motherfucking house. It's an R. Kelly in your motherfucking house, but you worried about this bitch ass nigga who is being framed. Them women know what, man, don't come playing with me, man. You don't think them mothers sign up for them kids to get the experience that they got? But that's a little deeper than I know a lot of y'all want to go. All I'm saying is, shout out to Romeo. You know how much courage you gotta, you know how strong you gotta be for the world to think you have a perfect family, and then you gotta come out and say this. Man, shout out to Romeo. I don't care about Romeo, but I care about that statement. Romeo doesn't move me, but that statement does. I'm connected to that statement because I lived that life. Y'all lived that life. We so worried about the outside, we don't give a fuck about the inside. Ooh, ain't that some real shit? That's a double entendre, right? Because we so worried about how we look, how we dress, what them shoes him for, but the inside all fucked up. Boy, that's one of them bars right there. I feel like OG Percy then. Man, what you talking about, Brick Dog? He talking about his daddy. He talking about how his daddy was showing love to Brody. But you know, he missed the signs of his own household. You know what I'm saying? And once again, let's not focus on Romeo family. Let's not focus on Romeo family. Let's focus on our family. When I see stuff like this, it helped me be a better man. It helped me be a better father. I've done some fucked up things in my relationship. My lady that I'm with now, she chose to be a stepmother and help me raise my daughter. And as that process, me and her just had our second kid. When I see stuff like this, I can't ever leave my woman. She'll have to leave me. Now I leave her if she do some fuck shit, cause I'm a real G about it. Oh, let me tell you, my lady don't wanna if she can't be a follower of a great leader, if me and her can't coexist, now I leave her monk ass. But let me tell you, I would never let a woman trick me out of my family. I would never let money make me get to a place where I want to say, if I blow up in this shit and I get it, you bitches can't get no dick over here. Unless me and her get to that, you know, like I'm a freaky nigga. Now me, I'm into threesomes and orgies and stuff. But my lady, she ain't really on that. But if we get big and I can convince her to get on there, I'm with it. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, man, I'm going to try my best to stay with my family until I die, man. Because we create these families, bro. We create these kids. And if my lady is doing what it takes to be a great woman and be a great mother and be a great girlfriend or wife in the future, then I need to do what it takes to be the opposite of that. And not the opposite, but on my side, I need to do what it takes to be a man, a father, a leader, somebody she look up to when she down. My lady look up to me. She look up to me. When she going through things, she want my opinion. And I love it. I love being that man that can say, hey, all right, calm down. Now, sometimes I don't want to hear that shit she got to say, but I listen anyway. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say to y'all, man, we can create a better world for ourselves and for the people around us if we choose to remove these celebrities and place our family members in that spot and love one another, build with one another. I'm not trying to tell you niggas to go out here and try to find your baby mama back that fuck you over. Hell no, bitch ass nigga. What the fuck you talking about? You begging a bitch back? And I ain't telling my ladies to go out here and find a nigga that been whooping on your ass. They go, hey, I understand we got to build. No, you want to get a new nigga. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, let's try to be better, bro. Let's try to reach out to these family members that all we did. You know, there are some family members that don't talk to each other over an argument. One little argument. Or $20, the nigga done let you borrow $20. The nigga ain't brought the 20 back. And now y'all don't talk no more. We have to find a way to move past that. I know what I'm saying sounds so foreign. But we can heal a lot of these things that we going through. We can heal a lot of these things like this, man. That's my take on the Romeo situation, man. We're going to move on. We got some more shit we're going to get into, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Man, y'all love yourself. Love your family. Try to stay out of the way, man, of these things that can make you crash and end up like this next story we're finna get into. We're going to go back to this Young Thug and Gunna situation.
Bello on the bello.